Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, hello, my name is Sam and it is lovely to meet you. If you're not new around here, welcome back. It's great to have you back, as always. If you haven't already guessed by the thumbnail, today I'm going to be showing you the new Plouise blushes. I did get all three of them. I'm going to swatch them for you and I am going to put them on my face. My intro is makeup that I did for another video, so when you see me in the actual video I'll have nothing on my face. Well, I'll probably have my base makeup on my face, but yeah, I just thought I'd swatch these for you today and then maybe test them out tomorrow, but it'll just be the same video for you. I hope that makes sense. Let's just dive straight into it. So yeah, I did get these in the post. I love Plouise packaging, and it shows you my address. I see, I like it, I want it, babe, I got it. And yeah, that is true. So I saw these come out and I do like the other ones. I'm wearing them today. They're not my favourite, I'm not gonna lie. They take a little bit of practice to know how to apply them. I'm just going to show you the one that I used today actually. So I used this one today. This is in the shade Raspberry Ribbon and they are a little bit messy, as you can tell. They are very, very messy. I'm not too keen on this massive like doll foot applicator. Well, it's not a doll foot, it's a squeezy tubey thing. I'm really not too keen on that, and I didn't know that the tip came off for like makeup-y MUA type people. So yeah, I didn't know that at the time, so I've ended up squeezing mine and it's just a flipping mess. I have three of these already. So I have the shade Raspberry Ribbon, I have Strawberry Sunrise. This one is probably my favourite. And I have, is it Legally Pink? So those are the three that I already have. Now, this isn't like a review on these or anything like that, but if you want to see my review of what I actually think of these and why they're not my favourite, then stick around. Make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be doing a monthly favourite video very, very soon. Probably combining January and February because I've just been so busy. And these will be in there. I like them, but they're not my favourite. So yeah, but then I did go out and purchase three more, so I do like them. But I'll explain to you kind of, you know, why I don't in that video. So I just thought, yeah, I thought I'd explain that. So these are the three new shades that she has come out with, and we have, what are these called? Cutie Cake, Lolly Dolly, and Pink Party. And I think they're in kind of like, I don't know if these ones are limited edition or not, and that's why they're in like a little bit of a different packaging. No, I do like her packaging, and it's all like obviously recyclable and stuff, but sometimes I feel like her packaging is a little bit OTT and like non-storable. Obviously these are. So yeah, these are in like kind of like a matte finish. With like their little hearts and stuff. So I don't know if they were like a Valentine's thing, but then they were released after Valentine's Day, so I don't know. I think they're all in the same packaging anyway, so let's just get them all out. Yeah, so they all are in this like new packaging. Whether I don't really know why they're in this packaging. These are 25ml, which seems smaller than these ones. These are, no, they're also 25ml, but can you see the packaging is just that it looks a little bit sleeker, a little bit slimmer. But yeah, these have a 6-month shelf life. So this is what they look like, and obviously it has the colours on the front. I did think when I purchased them that these look very, very similar. Do they not look similar to you, like from far away? I don't know if they're going to pull different on the cheek, so I think when I do my look I might do one of each. So I'm going to explain to you. Basically, you don't have to use the sponge tip applicator if you don't want to, which I didn't know until I started watching the reviews. Typical. It does actually just twist or pull off. So I'll definitely be doing that with these because they are flipping messy. Okay, so this is the shade. What is this? Does it tell you on? Yeah, Lolly Dolly. I'm just going to swatch that right here. This one definitely, they feel a little bit thicker. So that is Lolly Dolly right there. And I hate these bloody packaging because they always squeeze air into them, and they're just not blooming practical. It's just like the Charlotte Tilbury ones. They really annoy me, to be honest. This is the shade Cutie Cake. I can't remember now which one. So I swatch it next to it, and then we can kind of do a line, hopefully. That is Cutie Cake, which has a little bit more of a peachy undertone, which I'm not mad at. So I quite like. And this is the shade Pink Party. Ooh, it's going to be one of those brighter ones again. I'm very intrigued to see whether this one looks, oh god, like the Legally Pink. So I'm going to do some swatch comparisons with that one. I think that one has more of a bluey undertone, but these are just really fiddly, to be quite honest. Just not my favourite kind of applicator. So yeah, I'm just going to swatch this out. So this was, Jesus, I forgot. This was Lolly Dolly, this first one. Second one was Cutie Cake. And the third one was Pink Party. So that is them all swatched out. Very, very different. So the outer packaging, it looks a little bit similar. But it's really, really not. But I will definitely do a comparison. I definitely don't have these two colours in one collection anyway. But I feel like Legally Pink could be very similar. I don't know actually. It's so hard because I just, you see, it's a lot more paler. I need to squeeze it out, don't I? Really. Come on, Sam, be professional. It definitely has more of like that blue undertone. These are very pretty spring. See what I mean? I'm just getting it everywhere, guys. These applicators are, I'm just going to have to put that back together in a moment. They're just annoying. Yeah, so it is more of that blue. That is more like a bubblegum popping pink that everybody is just absolutely going crazy for at the moment. So they're very different. I'm just going to put this back together and then I'll be back. So from the three that I've tested, so we're just going to ignore that one. That's obviously the one that I had before. These are the new three here. I would say I don't know if this one's even going to show up very much on my skin tone. I feel like it's just going to be way too light for me, which is unusual. But I feel like on a deeper complexion, that is going to look like that really nice peachy colour. It is really, really pretty. So I probably would say that these two are probably going to be my favourite. I do like this one, but I don't know if it's just going to be a little bit too bright for me. Yeah. I'm so tempted as well to swatch the Amelia Olivia. Where is that one? Oh, it's here, right in front of me. I'm going to swatch the Amelia Olivia one as well. So this is also that really like bright pink. Just going to give this one a bit of a shake. And then we'll swatch it. Did you like that face, did you? And then we'll swatch it. I'm just going to swatch it right here just to see if it's similar to any of the others. So obviously if you like that kind of, ooh, I thought it was going to be similar to that one, but it isn't, is it? It's definitely a lot more glowier, but it's nothing like the other two. Nothing at all. I'd say it is similar to the top one, but just obviously that is probably more of like that peachy strawberry undertone, whereas that is just bright pink in your face. I don't have anything else that it could be a dupe. I wouldn't say these are dupeable anyway. Like that, I think I paid £15 for all three. I have this one from Revolution. This is in Totally Blushed. This is one, again, I don't particularly like. No, it's just going to be like really orangey ready, isn't it? No, it's like really orangey. Yeah, so I don't have anything like that in my collection, so I'm really happy about that, because it's a nightmare when you have something that is very, very similar. I mean, these two, they're similar. Now that they're kind of drying down, they're similar. That is all I can say. So if you have that Legally Pink, I would say that you could possibly give Lolly Dolly a miss, because they're not that far off. You know, now that they're drying down, they are actually very, very, very similar. So I would say, you know, if you don't like that shade, or you don't feel like you need another one of those shades, you could probably give Lolly Dolly a miss. These two are definitely very different to some things that I have in my collection. So yeah, I just thought that would be something that's interesting. I like to swatch things so that people know what they're getting and they don't just go out and buy it for the sake of it. So next you'll see me using some of these on my face. I haven't decided which one yet. I don't think I'm going to use this one now because it's just so close to this one. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if they both perform the same on the face, but I don't want to use like one of my old ones. I want to use two new ones. So I think I might go in maybe with a little bit of this and then maybe a little bit of this to kind of deepen it up and give it a bit of colour, and to see if, you know, this one shows up on my skin tone, because I know this one will work on my skin tone, but I want to know if this one will show up and then if this one's going to be too dark. So that's what we're going to do. Let's dive into it. So base makeup is on up until I've just powdered under my eyes. I haven't powdered the rest of my face yet. I'm going out tonight, so we're going to go in with the lightest shade first to see whether this actually shows up on me. This is Cutie Cake, just like me, and I am going to take off the stopper, as I said. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some of this on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to buff it in with the brush, and I will be powdering down just because I have a primer on that I'm not too in love with, but that will be coming up in another video. So yeah, it never, okay, it does show up on my skin. It also shows up every single bit of texture that I have as well, but it does show up. It's really nice. It's a nice little bit of flush of colour, but I don't think if I was to go over the top of that with a powder, it would still show up. It has a really nice little shine to it though as well, which I like. I just don't know if, yeah, if I powdered that down, it's very sheer, it's very light. I can possibly build it up, but I do want to go in with the other colour, so I'm just going to match up the other side. I'm just using the Doll Beauty brush. This is how I prefer to put them on. It's from experience. I felt that the brush just worked better, and I find that I'm doing that a lot with like cream products lately, like putting them on the back of my hands, buffing them in with a brush, and then applying them to the skin. I just find they just work like so much better. So thanks to TikTok for that. I'm just going to bring that in a little bit. If you're wondering about the eyeshadow palette, I'm actually testing out one that my boyfriend brought me for Valentine's Day. So I can't link this down below, unfortunately, because I don't even know. I think it was from Amazon. But if you're interested and you want to see me like do some looks, so I had this one. I'm just going to show you the colour stories because they're not. I had this one. These feel a little bit like the Stacey Marie hot gel hybrid glitter rather than a full-on pressed glitter. And then he also bought me a blue one which has some nice neutral tones in it as well. If you want me to do a video on those, I definitely can, but I don't know if people would be interested, but let me know down below if you'd like me to. So yeah, I've put that one back on there, and then we're just going to go in and add, I think that it's really, really pretty, but I just want to add a little bit of colour up here, and so we're going to go in with Lolly Dolly. Let's see. And I will powder over them so you can see as well. And just like a little blob. This one is very pink. I was going to go in with the darker one, but I didn't know if it would, you know, I don't know. I didn't know if it would go with the eye look, to be quite honest. I wanted to kind of keep it light because the eyes are a little bit darker. So yeah, here we go. I'm just wanting to add a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's definitely pigmented, and it's definitely pink. I also wanted to see whether these kind of built on top of each other as well, but it's definitely pink. Can you hear that? I don't even know. I'm hoping the camera didn't pick that up, but that was my stomach. I'm going out for food in a bit, so thank God for that. Yeah, that is definitely pigmented. I'm not too sure if the camera will pick up the true colour. That's the only downside, unfortunately. But you know, you can kind of see it, and it does build up to that colour, which I'm not mad about because we all know I'm a sucker for a pink blue. Oh, you can kind of see it a little bit better there. It's when I hold the mirror and kind of block out the artificial light, you can kind of see how pink it is. I don't know, you can kind of see how pink it is there as well. Yeah, they're very blendable. Like, did you see that they don't take long? You just have to, like most cream products, I think you just have to know how to work them. I'm just going to go over the top of it just with the bronzing brush that I used, just to make sure I didn't lose none of my bronzer. And everything will of course be, as I said, linked down below of what I've got on today. Right, let's go in and put some powder on. Now the only reason I'm going to powder my whole face is because, can you see that? See how sticky I still am? You'll be learning about that one very soon, about the highly rated, which I don't really highly rate, primer. But then again, if you check out my description box, you'll know what I'm wearing. So yeah, I'm just gonna powder everything down and see whether we lose the colour. I never put enough powder down my lids. I'm using the Huda Beauty powder, by the way, and my Trigwell Cosmetics powder puff. Yeah, it hasn't really lost the colour, to be quite honest. I'm really surprised. It's still very much there. I think I've already powdered my forehead. Oh well. Have you seen like how smooth your skin looks after a powder puff? Honestly, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah, so that is kind of everything done. I'm just gonna go and hop off camera now, do the rest of my makeup, and decide. I always put a powder blush on top, and I'm thinking, do I bother doing that today? Because you can see it. I think I might just go over the top. I might do that with you now, actually. I might just do that with you now. Bear with me one moment. Let's figure out what kind of... I think I'm going to put like a blush topper on, I think. So I'm just going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Nude Gasm palette just to add a little bit of sheen over the top, just because I don't really want to be losing that colour. That just adds like a really nice soft, very soft sort of glow, but it's so pretty. I'm just using the Mitchell MF7. Oh, I absolutely love that. This can be definitely like built up. It's just such a pretty like glow. It's definitely that, you know, glow from within, which she absolutely loves. I think I might use the highlighter from this palette. I do go a little bit heavy-handed with this blush topper though, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's very pretty. I don't know if it's even showing up on camera, but you know, it is what it is. And then I'm going to go use the highlighter from this palette as well, just because, you know, I'm trying to keep it all simple. See, that's just such a pretty... I do really like Charlotte Tilbury products. They are, I don't like all of their products, like there's been some things that I've bought and I'm like, was that really worth the hype? You know, was that really worth it? But like highlighters, and I feel like, you know, just like she just does it right. I don't think I'd ever pay like the money for the magic cream. I mean, if you've got it and you think it's an absolute godsend, then please let me know if you've never tried any other moisturiser like it. And yeah, I don't know. That's everything done there. Really, my pretty much for my base makeup. I'm just gonna shoot off camera now and do the rest of my base makeup. Shall I use one of these on the lips? I think I'm just gonna be too pinky. Like, let's just have a little bit of a. So I think these are they for lip? Just say that's I don't know. I think they are. Oh god, that's so hard. I feel like a Barbie. And I'm mixing this in with a lip oil. I think maybe with a dark lip liner it could work. I'm just going to see. I might wipe this off and try the darker one, because that's obviously the only one that I haven't used with a darker lip liner. But I'll do all that in a moment when I come back. Right, so I've lined my lips with a very dark lip liner, which is not unusual type. I normally go for like more My Lips But Better or like a pinky nude, but we've gone in with the Plouise one, which is standards. I think this is really old. It's actually one of their twist up ones, and I think they do pencil ones now, so yeah, it's old. And then we're going to go in and test this one on the lips. My makeup is all done now. I've really gone off using lashes. I don't know what's going on with me. I really don't. So I'm going to put this. This has stained my hand, by the way. I've washed that and it's just stained. So yeah, I'm going to go in with this one. Oh, I need to put the lid back on. I don't know how I feel about this, like, puff, taking it off, putting it on. I think they should, like, maybe consider a doll foot. Okay, let's just put this on now. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I've had a lip liner though. I think I would have. Let's try and ombre it down a little bit. Okay, I'm really not mad at that as a lip colour. And now I've kind of blended it in with that. What do we think? For shits and giggles, shall we add a new gloss? Shall we? I think that we should. So I picked up 3 Plouise glosses as well. And I picked up the shades Watch Me Glow, Frostbite, which looks insane, and Pure Bliss. So let's just, these are not very like swatchable. This is Pure Bliss. They're very like sparkly, but they're just, I think they're going to perform better when they're on the lips. This one is this one? Watch Me Glow. That one is probably like the sheerest of them. I feel like Pure Bliss is definitely like a gold. This one is definitely more like a pink. Hopefully the light will pick that up. I feel like on the lips they're going to be stunning. And then the last one, which I think I'm going to use today, is Frostbite. Just because I've been, and I think this with its own. So they are very, very pretty. It's very, very sparkly. I'm going to use this one today. And should I put it on the lips? Oh, look at that. And always remember to wipe off your applicator so you don't, put it back in. Oh, can you see? Oh, that is just insane. This is the one I was really excited about. Let me see. Beautiful. I'm really hoping that those like sparkles are showing up all on camera, and that is like pretty much what it was like before. So yeah, in love with those, and they don't feel like, they obviously are a gloss, so they're a little bit sticky. Like they're never not going to be sticky. They're a gloss, but they feel pretty comfortable. And I love like a lip topper, so I'm a gloss person. I do like a shiny lip as opposed to a matte one. Okay, so let's just go over the products that I tried today. So I really love this one on the lips, Pink Party. This was definitely my favourite. I've put the other two away. I don't know why I do this to myself. Make my life difficult. This one was actually really, really surprising. Cutie Cake. I didn't think it was going to show up on my skin tone, but it really did. It's a really nice soft peach. It's really, really pretty. And I think in the summer when you're doing that no makeup and you just want like a flush of colour, which is what, a flirty flush of colour, that is going to look stunning when you don't want to go wham bam blush whore like I do. Yeah, and I really liked the shade Lolly Dolly. None of these, although the hearts look very similar, especially like these two, they aren't. They're really, really all different colours. They actually laid really nice when I did what I think works best. So yeah, I was really, really happy with those. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm hoping it's a quick one. I can't really remember. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.